Okay, hey everyone, I am Matt with Mattsomi Games, and this is episode 13 of our playthrough of Victoria Revolutions as the United States. Last time, I had no sooner started talking about my desire to kick off the Civil War sooner rather than later than the Civil War kicked off. So, hey, that's how things went. What we did basically is we fought, well, let me do the overseas stuff first. We had a couple of our divisions rebel against us, so we had a fight here in Saudi Arabia. We had a very nasty, long-lasting fight that went on the island of Formosa. But here in the actual U.S. proper, we fought the Confederates in a series of battles up here in Kentucky, and we've basically driven them out, and they're all heading south. But the really big fight was here in Lynchburg. And that one where we basically wiped out, I think, 4 or so Confederate divisions, and have we've in essence won the war at this point. I mean, there's not a whole lot left for us to do other than just to continue to occupy these various territories. So that's what we're going to be doing. So with that in mind, let's get going. All right, so you are headed south. What's there? Okay. Okay. I said last time at this point basically the events are starting to fire that will eventually lead to the demise of the Confederacy. I believe I need to occupy, I think it's 4 of these various provinces that are kind of the key provinces, kind of like how victory points work in Hearts of Iron. And I believe those are Richmond, New Orleans, and then the other 2 I'm guessing are like maybe Atlanta and maybe Charleston. I'm not really sure exactly, but whatever it is, we're going to do our best to occupy them as quickly as we can. So I'm going to send the Hamilton Division north and the 11th Corps south. That is the plan. How's the Battle of Memphis going? We might win this one. I mean, this is one that we launched earlier and lost. The first Battle of Memphis we lost last time. I'm hoping we can maybe win this one if we can bleed them to death before our organization drops. Maybe. All right, we've won in Richmond. I don't know that we're gonna pull this one out. It'll be close, very very close. Are more Confederates going to die before our organization drops or not? That is the key question. And we need to retreat, actually, in Knoxville. That's too bad. But I'm going to stay a little while longer and try to bleed the Confederate. No, I'm not. I'm going to withdraw from there. Okay. So what I'll do is once I finish taking Lynchburg, I will send... Okay, you can go there. All my divisions are pretty weak at this point, is part of the problem. I really need to reinforce them as best I can, but... let's see. We've reached Norfolk. Capitalist starts to build a steamer shipyard. Excellent. Ooh, good. All right, we've completed our research into iron breech-loaded artillery. Let's see. Military statistics, scientific planning, state and government. I want state and government because that does lead to one of the technologies that can help out your colonialism. So we're going to do that for now. We're going to reinforce Meade. We've captured Corpus Christi. We're going to send Meade south. Let's see. How is Mexico doing? Not very well. I'm sorry, Mexico. I'm sorry. I wish I were your ally, but I'm not. Oh, goodness. Is the Hamilton Division going to lose? I think it might. Wow. Okay, well. All we can do is keep going. Army in Knoxville. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, assuming the Confederates don't get a bunch more divisions, and I have no reason to believe that they will, I think we're going to be good to go on this front. No. That's not where I wanted you to go. I wanted you to go to Charleston. There we go. All right, so Lynchburg. Go take out the Confederates in Knoxville. Very good. And we are going to lose the Battle of Norfolk. That's unfortunate, to say the least. Fortunately, the Confederates there are trapped. I mean, they can't do anything to us realistically, and they can't go anywhere. So we'll just refit, regroup, and then get ready and go take them out again. So, except they're going to be fighting us now in Richmond. So I want you guys to go there. Let's see, can we hold? That's the question. Can we hold? 51st Infantry Regulars is now ready for deployment. What are you guys? I don't know what you guys were, but you're heading south into Richmond ASAP. So hurry up, guys. All right, you need a better name. Well, we're going to give you an appropriate Division of Heroes. You are now the Division of Heroes, so go get them, Division of Heroes. Okay. Come on, Hamilton Division, hold. You want to hold. You can hold. You can do it. You can hold. Maybe you won't. Yeah, they are not going to make it, but they can. I'm going to retreat them up to Fredericksburg because I really don't want to lose that division. You guys can, yeah, keep going. Just hit them and then run. Just hit them real quick and then run. That's what the. Okay, reinforce. Morale is very low, but that's okay. Go back in. Okay, let's just keep hitting this division in Richmond. All right, we won. We won in Richmond. Okay, very good. Actually, the Hamilton division can go to New Bern. And the other one... Let's see, who's going where? Division of Heroes can go into Norfolk. Hamilton can go there, and then U.S. Army, I'm going to actually send you down to New Bern. Okay, so we won in Knoxville. That's good. We must be close to taking Memphis. And then the Rizzo division is going to slowly work its way towards New Orleans and occupy that as a port. And what I hope will be a victory point. We'll just have to see about that. So, Sheridan. Okay, I got enough leadership for another general, but I don't know that I need it right now per se. Alright, these guys I'm going to merge into one. Now, you are going to go after Chattanooga. Actually, no. I want you guys to go after Nashville, because you're... This is the strongest division the Confederates have left, I think. It'll just make sense for us to kind of wipe it out here and now, and then not really worry about this division here. It might move up into Knoxville, but there's that we can take care of them later. We have achieved victory in Norfolk. All right. Synchronized heavy support. Very good. Liberated Charleston. Okay, take Columbia next. We're just going to kind of weave our way through all this stuff and take as much of the South as we can. Like I said, we should be getting close to the end of the war here. I mean, it's patently obvious at this point that the South is defeated. Okay, pause that. Nashville. We've reached Nashville. We have liberated Memphis. And I want the Joe Madden division to go into Birmingham and cut them off. Cut off their retreat. So, yeah, this will go. This fight's going to go very quickly. So once we've resolved that, then we'll deal with this division, which I think is making a little incursion up into Knoxville. And we wiped out this division over here. Excellent. All right, we won in Nashville. So that division is going to be retreating. I assume they're going to retreat into Birmingham. If they retreat into Chattanooga, that's even better for me. They did retreat into Chattanooga. All right. Now we can go after them in Chattanooga. When we defeat them there, we will also have the added bonus of having cut off the division in Knoxville, which is not super concerning, but it is we'll want to wipe it out just to make sure we got everything here. So Like I said, this game does not simulate the Civil War very well, but hey, we've reached the point where we got it, and we're gonna just resolve it as best we can. Obviously, from the perspective of the North, this is a good thing that it does not simulate the Civil War very well, because we're gonna finish this up in about a year and a half or so. Whereas in real life, it took them, of course, 4 years to do it. All right. I'm actually going to retreat back into Nashville right now and take care of this rebellion, because that irregular division is going to cause us a lot more trouble. Okay, we've liberated Norfolk. Alright, so Division of Heroes, march on Charlotte. Let's see, how long are you guys going to take? December 11th. Well, it's going to take a little while. Birmingham, we've taken Columbia. Okay. Now, I want you guys to take Atlanta. That sounds kind of weird, I know, but Division of Heroes will be in Charlotte in January anyway. And I'd like to take Atlanta and cut them off. Okay, Alexander's going well. Yeah, we're gonna be fine here. We're just gonna take out these divisions and call it a day. Atlanta, Nashville, Nashville, fight in Nashville. We won in Nashville, okay. That irregular division is now retreating somewhere, probably into Chattanooga, is my guess. So we are going to turn around and go after them. Take a New Bern. Okay, yeah, you guys move south. We've liberated Alexandria, so next up is New Orleans. Division of Heroes is going to go into Charlotte. And where are you going to? I wonder if you're marching into Chattanooga. That'd be kind of awesome if you were. We've reached New Orleans. We've reached Charlotte. And these guys are going to hit Savannah, Georgia pretty quick. It's all excellent. This is going excellent. Chattanooga, this is a fight we will win very, very, very quickly, I assume. Yes, we won. All right. Somehow the division is still alive. I'm not really sure why that's the case, but... Okay, actually, you guys, I want to go into Macon. Traitor executed. Prestige plus 5. Relation with Yemen minus 50. All right. I've said many times that I'd like to go to war with Yemen at some point to occupy them as a colony. So we'll get there eventually. Okay, we reached Macon. We're pretty much sweeping our way through Georgia right now. How's this fight going? It's over. We've completed construction of an ammunition factory in New York. Okay, let me pause this just real quick. I'm going to check on my factories in New York. Alright, so you can be split, actually. That's good. Gonna turn you into craftsman. Rochester, nothing. Binghamton, nothing. Buffalo, we can split one. Alright, split that. You are now clerks. Okay. New York proper. What do we got in here? Anything, nothing yet. Okay. That is good. Alright, so... And we now have an ammunition factory that is up and running there. Let me check my other big state, which is Pennsylvania. I can split you. Educate you to clerks. How about Pittsburgh? Okay. Make you clerks also. Actually, I can split more than that. Interesting. Pause real quick. What am I short for craftsman? I'm short... Oh, I'm short tobacco. That, like, never even occurred to me that I would need to buy tobacco. Very weird. Alright, well, we've reached Knoxville. Okay, so now, what was I looking at here? I was looking at Pittsburgh? Yeah, I was looking at Pittsburgh. I want craftsman. Split you. And I'm going to educate you to clerks. So now how are we doing factory-wise? Let's see. Guess we need some more. I didn't know we had this big group of laborers here. That's kind of cool. I'm going heavily into debt right now, which is unfortunate, but... okay. Craftsman. I need some more luxury clothes. So can I trade for those on the open market? Yes, I can. I'm going to buy those at less than 16 for now. Okay. That'll let that run for a little bit. All right, so we won in Knoxville. Send you south. We won in Birmingham. So we're just kind of sweeping our way south here. This is going very, very well. All right, Pittsburgh. I want you to become craftsman. And I want you to become clerks. And I want you to become craftsman. Okay. Pause this real quick. All right. The burning of Atlanta. When he entered Atlanta, the Union commanding general issued an order requiring all people to leave within 5 days. The mayor and council of Atlanta appealed to him to withdraw the order, pointing out that most of the inhabitants were women and children who would suffer greatly if compelled to leave their homes. To this he replied, I have read it carefully and give full credit to your statements of the distress that will be occasioned, and yet shall not revoke my orders, because they were not designed to meet the humanities of the case. When all preparations for the southward march had been made and the people had been forced to depart, the army burned Atlanta to the ground. War, he said, is cruelty. Atlanta is ours and fairly won. Trigger the burning of Atlanta event. Okay, now, my factory's here. How are we doing? Okay, I'm going to drop the steel factory one down just a bit. Bump up that, bump up that. Yeah, the paper mill, I'm going to let that run. All right. Good, good, good. Now, we are fighting in Birmingham. And we're going to wipe out this division here. So, yeah, the war is basically all but done at this point. It's just a question of if the South figures that out. I would anticipate it'll end pretty darn quick here. Okay, we won in Charlotte. Very good. Okay, I want you guys to go into Montgomery. Where are you going? Yep, go into Birmingham, help out with that fight, and then we'll go from there. Oh, dear. This battle is almost done. Okay, that battle is done. Actually, Joe Madden division can go that way. Move you south. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of sweep through here and try to capture all these territories as best I can. That's going to be how we're going to end the war. Okay. All right, New Orleans is ours. Very good. Continue on to Baton Rouge. Just going to keep going. Countrymen again. March 29th, 1866. Victory has come at last. With the rebels soundly routed and its army surrendered, the Union has been restored, but at great cost. Still, the tone for the future has been sounded by the commanding general of the Union armies, who, upon hearing his troops firing their guns in celebration, ordered the guns to fall silent. He was then heard to say, "The war is over. The rebels are our countrymen again. Inherit the realms of CSA, bad boy value modified by -30. Great! CSA has accepted the inevitable prospect of annexation, and they are now part of our glorious nation. Perfect. As of April 1, 1866, the Civil War is over. Very good. So, now, what I can do is I can demobilize. That's the very first thing I want to do. Alright, so, does that stabilize my budget problem? Yes, it does. Okay. I don't need to be buying fabric anymore. I can sell that at greater than... I'm assuming I'm producing it someplace, so... I don't need to be buying ammunition because I'm producing that also. I'm assuming I'm going to be buying tobacco because I remember purchasing that. So, where is tobacco? Let's die. Tobacco, where are you? There you are. Okay. This we can sell it greater than 70. All right. Okay, so let us take stock. All right. So I've demobilized. So let me see what that does to my manpower. Not too bad, actually. It took us down to -3. That's fine. All right, our budget. Well, we have a nice balance right now. That's because we're selling a bunch of stuff off. But we went into debt by about £11,000. That's not terrible, I guess I'd say. We'll certainly be able to deal with it pretty shortly. How are we doing in the south here? Mexico is getting overrun by the British. I am sorry, Mexico. I wish I had been able to help you. Now, we have some divisions that we can kind of spread around. So, U.S. Army, I want to go back here. I want the Joe Madden Division to head south here, and the Anthony Rizzo Division to go back to California. And then I want the Alexander Hamilton Division to go here. Now, that leaves us with all of this stuff here in the middle, under Meade. I have, and then the Division of Heroes. So, let's collect everything else in Wilmington for right now. I have another thing in mind that I want to do. Mexico did a landing in Cuba. Good for them. Good job. I have something else that I want to do in the near future, which I'm going to need an army for, and I'm going to need some overseas ships as well. So, steamer transport. How many of those can I build? Can I build 3 of them for right now? 4, 5. 5. All right, we'll do 5 for right now. And then, can I set up more ships? I want an ironclad. All right, I can do 1 ironclad for right now. That's fine. I've got a plan in mind. So all that's going to screw with my budget and make it worse, but I don't particularly care about that. So, now, Independence, the John Paul Jones is a raider. The USS Awesome. What happened to the Winfield Scott? Where did I put that at? Reconstruction. After the conclusion of the Civil War, the most crucial something was how to reconstruct the defeated South. Encouraged by the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments to the Constitution, African Americans at last nourished hopes for full equality. Republican politicians in Washington would begin bitter political fighting to determine just how sweeping reforms in the South would be. Some, such as President Johnson, favored a moderate Reconstruction, forcing the South to ratify the 13th Amendment, which freed the slaves, before they would fully rejoin the Union. In addition, a set of government programs would be established to help the defeated South, particularly the newly freed black population, to get up on their own 2 feet again. Some, however, such as the self-named radical Republicans, hoped for true equality between black and white in the South, despite how much this would anger Southern populations. So, what do? We do moderates, radical, Lincolnites. The Dixie culture is no longer accepted by our nation. Interesting. Moderates. Consciousness for Dixie modified by +5. I mean, the Lincolnite Reconstruction is the way to go. I mean, everybody gets... The slaves are all freed, which is good. Slavery is illegal. Yeah, let's do Lincolnite. All right. The Republican Party will now govern our great nation. President Johnson impeached. President Andrew Johnson, a moderate Republican, not really, he was actually a Democrat, but whatever, has been perceived by the radical Republicans to be hurting the sacred cause of Reconstruction in the South. He has vetoed many of the bills the radicals felt they need to promote the rights of blacks in this form of Confederacy. What shall be done about Johnson if he is impeached? Benjamin Franklin Wade will take the presidency. Impeach but do not remove. Impeach and remove. This is actually not true. Johnson was a Democrat. He was a Southerner and he was a Democrat, but he was loyal to the Union. So he wasn't so much a moderate Republican as he was, well, a Democrat, and a Southern Democrat at that. I'm going to impeach and remove because I frankly don't like Andrew Johnson, so this works out. Okay. Now, I need to find and figure out where is... What are you? You're the USS John Paul Jones. You're the USS Awesome. 7th? There it is. All right, there's the Winfield Scott. All right. I'm going to move all my steam-powered stuff down to Wilmington, which is going to be kind of our staging ground, as I said, for the next pretty cool operation I have in mind. We'll see what happens with it, but it's something I have in mind for next time, so we will see how that goes. All right, let's keep on going. Okay, I feel bad for Mexico. I mean, look what's happening to them down here. Meade has died on the battlefield. Bummer. Colombia. Nope. Don't want to declare war on them just yet. Brazil, how are you? Paraguay, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia. So there's not much I can do about it yet, but that is going to be what I'm going to do going forward. I'm just clicking around right now, seeing what else is out here, who else is in possible need of having some American-style democracy spread to them. Macron is always interesting, Macron and Calat. However, these are two colonies that eventually the British will claim. Let's see. All right, we developed a new technology, state and government. So, we have army decision-making, naval decision-making, scientific management, empiricism, or inorganic chemistry. Let's see. Well, I'm going to do the commerce one because we're a little behind on commerce, so I'm just going to get that out of the way. I really would like this other colonial text, but you know, they haven't gotten them yet, so we're just gonna have to expand our colonies the old-fashioned way, I guess. Okay, how's everybody doing? Everybody getting into position? Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, this will be good. This will be fine. We're just gonna have our troops on the border with Mexico here. Well, they're at war with Greece, United Kingdom, France, and Spain. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I really am sorry about that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry. And the Division of Heroes. I'm just gonna merge everything into one unit right now. We need a new general. Sheridan is now in charge. And this needs a better name. The U.S. Army of Victory. Army of Victors, actually, that's better, yeah. The U.S. Army of Victors. Okay, well, we're getting close to the end of the episode here. I mostly just want to see... Let's see, how much longer do we have to that? It's till September. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that too much. And there's a new Dixie division that I don't know how that happened, but okay. So, what are you? Okay, the 1st Infantry Regulars are ready for deployment. All right, so you guys are going to go over here into Tucson. And you get a better name. The 1st Traitors Division. Your shame shall ever be known. Alright, so my army on the border now is the Anthony Rizzo Division, the Alexander Hamilton Division, the Joe Madden Division, and the 1st Traitors Division. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Now, what do we got here? We have infantry natives. Okay. And we're holding there. Very good. Okay. Let me check my budget real quick. I'm going to start paying this off as best I can. It'll take a little bit to get that resolved. Okay. Wow. So following the defeat of the Confederacy, we are 1st in prestige. That's awesome. Germany is 2nd with 21-29, but we are 1st, 27-15. That's fantastic. It's great news. which will probably make what I'm planning on doing during the next part a little bit more fun, because we're gonna hopefully get some more prestige. So that'll be great. All right, well, as I've been hinting, we're coming up at the end of the part here. Not much has happened in the last 5 minutes, which is good enough reason for me to call it a part here. So if you have enjoyed this, I certainly hope you have enjoyed the conclusion of the American Civil War. The Southerners are our countrymen again, as we have said. If you enjoyed the episode, please drop me a comment, drop me a like, and please come back for the next episode. So, for Mattsomi Games, I have been Matt, and this has been our playthrough of Victoria as the United States. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a great day.